Hi there, and welcome to this Wednesday Word of Wisdom. Today, we are going to talk about building confidence. Building confidence is one of those things that is so important to how we live our lives, to the results that we get, to how we manage our big emotions. When we lack confidence, we carry ourselves differently, we behave differently, and the result is we start to think differently. We think low, we think down, we think anxious, we think worry, we think depressed. All of those big emotions negatively impact the results that we're going to get in our life. It's almost like a cycle that our level of confidence impacts how we behave, how we carry ourselves, how we think, and inevitably how we feel, which then feeds back in to negative results, and that creates an even lower sense of confidence. When we start to learn some of the really simple tricks of how to build confidence, it changes our results. And therefore, it changes that whole cycle. You are so much more in control of your emotions than you might think. In the Goo Goo Dolls song, Fearless, there's a few lines that talk about what I would consider confidence. They say, "I can't be myself if I'm hiding. And if I'm not living, I'm dying." They go on to talk about tearing apart all the labels and throwing your luck on the table. But really, what that is tearing apart the labels, no longer hiding, is stepping out into that confidence, which is going to start to change the results that we're getting in our lives. You see, over and over again, I hear people saying, "I just don't have enough confidence. I want to work on my confidence. I want to build my confidence. I feel a lack of confidence," as if it was something that would be given to you years ago. Because confidence isn't something that you have. Confidence is something that you create. Confidence is this sense of power within ourselves. There are a couple of simple tricks that I want to give you today that will help you to create that sense of confidence in your world that you want to see. See, there's not a single person that I know of that is confident 100% of the time. We all get thrown off kilter. We all have to walk through challenges. We all have to face fear. And we have to learn how to sort of turn that confidence switch on when we're not experiencing it, when we don't have it just deep within us. And we can learn how to do that at any moment in our lives, but it's not something that we just carry with us 100% of the time. So there's a couple of things that I really want to just dive into very quickly here that is going to help you to start to turn on and create that confidence that you are looking for in your world. Now, one of the exercises that I like to get people to do first and foremost, just to start to wrap our head around some of these ideas that I want to talk into today, is defining the self that we want to be. And what does that really look like? Who is that person? How do they behave? How do they act? What are their values? Who is it that I want to be? And can I take all of those words that I use and narrow them down until I get to a place where I've come up with actionable items that I can do? One of the things that I teach often is the act as if principle. And when we look at confident people, the people that we consider confident, how do we know that they're confident? What is it about them? Because you know what? Have you ever noticed that even before any words come out of somebody's mouth, you know if they are confident or not? how they carry themselves, how they enter the room, whether they hold their head up high, what their posture is like, their eye contact levels, things like that. That tells you whether or not that person is confident. And when we want to start to flip that switch and we want to turn on our confidence, those are the things that we need to do. You know what? Even try it out. Stand up, fix your posture, hold your head up high, pretend that you're wearing a cape like Superman, and do a turn around your room. Walk with confidence. Move your hands with confidence. Say something and use your voice with confidence. How does that feel? You know what? You can do the opposite experiment too, right? Somebody who's not confident, they speak quieter. There's ums and ahs and hesitation in their voice. They make themselves smaller and they move with hesitation. And if you try doing that as well at the same time, it lowers your mood. It impacts how you physically feel. So the physiology of confidence is really important. And it is not fake it till you make it. It is act as if. We can turn on a level of confidence we didn't know we had. You know, if you're not feeling like you have confidence right now, try it out. Create it for yourself. Because you know what? Confidence isn't something that somebody needed to give you years ago. It's not something that you missed out on. Confidence is something you create by the way you speak, by the way you carry yourself, by the way you gesture. All of these things create confidence within us. They flip on that confidence switch. Now, one of the other things that we need to start to think into is what we focus on. Because what we focus on is what we will feel. When we're asking questions like, can this really happen for me? Or I wonder if this is going to get screwed up too. Or why do bad things always happen to me? What am I focusing on? That focus that I have, that is going to create feelings inside of me, and that is going to create the results that I'm getting in my life. When we can start to dig that up, and we can start to change the questions that we're asking, and we can start to change the focus, we can change the results. So instead we could ask, how can I get this done? Or what's the best way to get this done? Because now I'm looking action-oriented, future-focused, and I'm actually looking for solutions rather than just sitting in the problem. The final piece I wanted to talk about today is our belief systems, because our core belief systems really start to dictate how we feel and what behaviors we take. Now, I often say, what you continually tell yourself, that is what you're going to believe. You are the prime authority in your life. And if you don't start to make some shifts to your core belief systems, you're going to continually find yourself back in the circle of negative thinking and negative self-talk and negative results. I was listening to another podcast recently, and they talked about how focusing on others is so important in building our sense of confidence and self-worth. So what we need to do is stop focusing so much on me and my inadequacies and where I don't live up to whatever standard I've set, and start to focus out on others. We need to shift that core belief system, shift it away from me and my failings focused to others and how I'm serving others. Stop picking yourself apart and start asking yourself, how can you contribute to others? And remember where you have accomplished things in your life. Remember what the good things you have done. In fact, you know what? Get out a notebook and write down 5 accomplishments, 5 of your greatest successes in life. And then I want you just take the time to write maybe just a little 1 paragraph about each one of those 5 things, because you need to be able to flip the switch on those memories, rewrite your memories. Manage those memories better, because we all have reasons to feel confident. And you know what? You can switch this on even in the toughest of times. Building confidence changes how you feel, how you think, how you behave, and the results that you get in your life. So turn it on today. Now, I wanted to just invite you to my goal getting program. It's called High Achiever. And in this program, I'm going to teach you how to scientifically set goals that you will actually achieve, and how to action plan in such a way that you're going to set yourself up for success. I want you to make your next step the most successful. I want you to turn your year around and set goals that you will actually follow through with and see results. See those accomplishments, right? So that you can flip on that confidence switch. And if you look here at the bottom of the screen, you will see the link to this program. Jump in, take a look. I would love to have you join me. All right, I will be joining you again next week. Bye for now.